Have you ever looked at something really simple and wondered, how does that work so well? Well, today, we're going to do just that. We are diving into a single, simple sentence to pull apart a masterclass in educational design. Let's deconstruct the genius behind Vinny and the alphabet cow.
And this is it. This is our source material, 4 little words, a farm-based sing-along. I mean, it seems so basic, right? But what's hiding in here is an entire world. It sets a tone that's instantly comforting, instantly joyful. This isn't just a description, you guys, it's the whole blueprint.
So that really gets you thinking, doesn't it? Do the best learning stories really need these complicated theories and super detailed outlines? Or can they just spring from a simple, elegant idea just like this one? Let's dig in and find out.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the learning environment. I mean, why are the setting and the format so absolutely crucial to making this whole thing tick?
This is where it gets really interesting, because you've got this combination. On one side, you have the farm. It's familiar, right? It feels safe. It's a world most kids already kind of get. And on the other side, you have the sing-along, which uses the power of music and repetition, and we all know those are two of the best tools for making things stick. It's just the perfect 1-2 punch for learning.
So we've got our stage set, but who are the actors in this little play? The real magic, you'll see, happens in the dynamic between our 2 main characters, the guide and the learner.
And here's that core relationship. You've got Vinny, who isn't some strict teacher barking orders. Nope. Vinny is a supportive guide, there for one reason, to encourage. And then there's the cow, our learner. The cow isn't perfect, not even close. The cow is trying and stumbling, and that's what makes it such an incredible stand-in for any kid trying to learn something new. It's so relatable.
You know, here's a fun little piece of trivia from the source material. The original idea actually mentioned replacing a character named Sparky. Now, we have no idea who Sparky was, but the fact that they got swapped out for a cow, that tells you everything about the creative process and the hunt for the perfect character. So why a cow? Oh, it's just brilliant. A cow is like this gentle giant, you know, and the image of one trying to say the alphabet is just immediately funny. It's not intimidating at all. It becomes the perfect stand-in for a child because there's zero pressure to get it right. I mean, of course, a cow's going to have trouble with the letter P. And can you just imagine the fun of a character mooing their way through the ABCs? The creative potential is just fantastic.
All right, so we've got the setting, and we've got the characters. Now, let's get to the absolute heart of this whole thing, the teaching method itself. This is really where the magic happens.
The entire story, the whole concept, it's all built on this one powerful psychological idea, positive reinforcement. It's not about pointing out what's wrong. It's about celebrating the effort, about creating a totally safe space to try, maybe to fail, and then to get right back up and try again.
And here it is. This might be the most important phrase in the entire concept. Try this one more time. Just think about the power packed into those 5 little words. It's not, "that's wrong," or "no." It's this gentle, optimistic invitation. It communicates patience, it shows belief, and it makes it clear that progress, not perfection, is the only thing that matters.
And what that phrase does is create this beautiful, simple, and incredibly effective learning loop. So the cow gives it a shot. They stumble. But, and this is key, instead of the loop breaking with criticism, Vinny steps in with encouragement. And that gives the cow the motivation to try again, restarting the whole cycle with confidence instead of fear. That right there is how real, lasting learning happens.
So we've looked at all the individual ingredients. Now let's put them all together and see what this recipe for a truly successful learning experience actually looks like.
So here you have it, the winning formula. You take an engaging setting, the farm. You mix it with a memorable format, the sing-along. You add in a relatable dynamic between a guide and a learner, and you build the entire thing on a solid core of positive reinforcement. You see? Each piece on its own is pretty simple, but when you put them all together, they create something truly special.
And that's really the big takeaway here. We didn't need a 50-page research paper or some dense academic theory. All of this, the setting, the characters, the psychology, this entire world of learning was born from one simple, elegant sentence. It's just an amazing testament to the power of a clear, well-formed idea.
So I'll just leave you with this question to chew on. What simple story taught you a big lesson? Really think about it. It's incredible what we can learn when we take a minute to deconstruct a little bit of genius, especially when we find it in the simplest of places.